Dear viewers, have you ever heard of a house that breathes even when no one lives inside? The Greywick House has been abandoned for decades, yet every night a window lights up, a lullaby plays, and a little girl's voice calls from the attic, begging someone to set her free. 3 friends walked into that house to prove the legends were fake. Here, the story begins. Once upon a time, rain lashes heavily down on Blackwood's empty square, reflecting the dim glow of streetlights in mournful puddles. An old, weathered sign creaks ominously. Welcome to Blackwood, population 312. The deserted town square, drenched and silent, breathes an air of bleak abandonment and dreadful. Each raindrop seems to amplify the solitude, turning the square into a stage for unseen dramas. Greywick House looms, a dark shadow against the stormy sky. The rusted gate stands ajar, an ominous invitation. Faint, ghostly lights flicker in the attic windows, promising secrets within the decaying mansion. Armed with flashlights and a camera, Mira, Zane, and Aidan cautiously approach the haunted estate. Hesitation hangs heavy in the air as they step across the threshold, ready to confront the unknown. Inside Greywick House, the foyer greets them with a heavy scent of damp wood and metallic tang. Cobwebs drape like macabre decorations, whispering tales of neglect and forgotten secrets. Family portraits line the walls, their faces faded, eyes scratched out in a silent scream. An unsettling stillness hangs in the air, promising mysteries and lurking shadows. Dust motes swirl in the flashlight beams, illuminating the Greywick living room's silent chaos. Overturned furniture hints at a hasty retreat, a story full of disorders and shadows. Untouched breakfast plates sit lonely on the table, a lingering sign of interrupted lives. The scene whispers of a sudden departure, leaving behind an eerie stillness in its wake. In Eleanor's room, Mira finds a dusty music box, its carvings intricate yet faded by time. She winds the box, and a soft, haunting lullaby begins to fill the silent, darkened room. The melody hangs in the air, fragile and sweet, a forgotten echo of a distant past. Suddenly, the lullaby stops, leaving Mira in an unsettling silence. In Eleanor's dimly lit room, Aidan kneels, finding a hidden diary beneath the bed, its secrets full of dust and shadow. His fingers trace the diary's worn edges, revealing pages filled with childlike handwriting. A window into a haunted past. Shadows dance on the walls as Aidan starts to read, a chilling glimpse into a child's fear. Aidan reads, his voice barely a whisper.
Mama says the voices aren't real, but they talk to me. Tonight, they said they're coming for us.
Footsteps echo through the silent Greywick House, each slow, heavy step amplifying the dread. Nervous glances flicker between the friends, unspoken fears reflecting in their eyes. Flashlights cut through the darkness, their beams swallowed by the shadows shrouding the staircase. An oppressive silence descends, broken only by the ominous creaks of the old house. The Greywick hallway stretches into darkness, faint moonlight struggling against grime and decay. Dust hangs heavy. An unseen presence fills the air, thick with the scent of forgotten time. The walls whisper secrets, faint breaths and humming filling the suffocating silence. A chorus of unseen voices presses in, the source of the sound elusive, unnervingly close. In the hallway, Zane's flashlight beam illuminates an ornate mirror, revealing his somber reflection. His reflection smiles, a stark contrast to Zane's unease. The reflection raises a hand, and words begin to appear, scrawled in fog on the cold glass. A chilling message emerges. She's awake. The attic staircase groans ominously under their weight. Each step a struggle against the silence. Dust motes dance in the air, illuminated by the dim light filtering from below. The girl's voice echoes from above, moving them into the unknown darkness of the attic. At the hallway's end, the attic door looms, a barrier concealing a haunting melody. The singing, ethereal and chilling, emanates from behind the aged wood. Drawn by the mysterious sound, Mira's hand slowly extends towards the cold doorknob. A sense of unease fills in the air as she prepares to enter the threshold. The melody grows slightly louder, as if beckoning her closer to the unknown. Her fingers brush against the metal, a silent question lingering in the dimly lit hall. The eerie singing stops as Mira reaches for the cold metal knob of the attic door, her hand trembling slightly. A heavy, unnerving silence descends, broken only by the frantic beating of her own heart. Suddenly, a deafening bang, bang, bang echoes from beyond the aged wooden barrier. The door rattles violently as an inhuman force pounds against it, desperate to break free. A chilling voice pierces through the wood.
Let me out!
The lights flicker, casting long dancing shadows that stretch and twist before darkness consumes the hallway. A collective scream pierces the silence as the friends are plunged into absolute, suffocating darkness. Whispers creeps from the shadows, weaving through the darkness, a chilling symphony of unseen voices. A low, persistent hum vibrates through their chests, a sense of dread settling in. Unseen objects bang and clatter, punctuating the terror with clashing, unpredictable sounds. High-pitched laughter echoes from the depths of the house, a chilling reminder they are not alone. Dawn breaks over Greywick House, its looming outlined shadow casting long, eerie shadows across the dew-kissed lawn. Only Zane emerges barefoot, his eyes wide and unfocused, lost in a silent world. His hair, now grey, frames a face etched with unspeakable horror, a sign of the night's terrors. He wanders aimlessly, muttering incoherently, a broken echo in the otherwise silent morning. In Blackwood Town Square, villagers gather, their faces a mix of concern and curiosity. Zane stands rigid, lost in his own world, his eyes wide and unfocused, unresponsive to the crowd. Tension increases as the villagers murmur, their worries intensifying. Zane finally speaks, his voice distant and strained.
She wasn't locked inside.
His words cut through the murmurs, revealing a darker truth.
She was keeping something else from getting out.
In a flickering candlelight, young Eleanor Greywick sketches, her brow furrowed with worry in the old house. Long shadows dance on the walls, exaggerating every creak as she clutches a charcoal pencil tightly. Her eyes dart nervously, reflecting the eerie light and the weight of unspoken fears. Mother's voice echoes, a hollow comfort in the gloom.
There are no monsters, Eleanor. It's just your imagination.
In the Greywick House living room, a mahogany table gleams faintly under a dim chandelier. The Greywick family sits in apprehensive silence, their faces lined with unspoken fears. Eleanor, the matriarch, stares intensely at the inky blackness beyond the tall windows. Her eyes reflect a deep, unsettling fear, hinting a hidden terror. The air in the room is heavy, thick with a palpable, suffocating tension. Each member is trapped in dread as the darkness seems to creep closer. In the Greywick House hallway, young Eleanor sprints, her small feet echoing on the aged wooden floor. Shadowed figures emerge, their forms blurry, unforgivingly pursuing the escaping child. Her breath hitches, ragged gasps escaping her lips as terror fuels her desperate flight. She glances back, her eyes wide with fear, the looming darkness closing in. Eleanor cries out, her voice a desperate plea swallowed by the house's silence.
Mama, Papa.
The ominous figures gain, their silent threat amplifying the hallway's chilling atmosphere. In the Greywick House attic, dust-filled light reveals Eleanor, eyes wide with raw terror, trapped and trembling. Shadowy figures encircle her, their forms indistinct in the dim light of the old attic. Clutching her arms, she cries out, her voice cracking with fear.
Help me! Please, someone, help me!
Her desperate plea stays in the air, unanswered in the silent, dusty area. Terror grips her as the unseen presence tightens its hold, shadows deepening around her. The scene fades to black, leaving only the echo of her plea and the chilling mystery of the attic. Under the cloak of night, Greywick House looms a dark shadow against the sky, silent and lonely. Footsteps echo as a lone figure hurries along the sidewalk, their pace quickening past the darkened Greywick House. Faint laughter drifts from the attic windows, a ghostly chorus that suddenly shifts into soft, heart-wrenching cries. The passerby, head bowed, quickens their steps, eager to escape the unsettling sounds emanating from the old house. Deep in the Greywick House attic, shadows dance in the dim light, clinging to forgotten relics and whispering secrets. A solitary rocking horse stands motionless, its painted eyes staring blankly ahead in the silence. Eerily, the rocking horse begins to sway gently back and forth, its movement growing more frantic, as if ridden by a ghostly child. An unsettling quiet descends as the horse slows, its rocking gradually ceasing. A long, silent hallway in Greywick House, aged wallpaper whispering forgotten stories in the dim light. A flicker of movement, a shadow, detaches itself from the wall, small and disturbingly familiar. The shadow takes shape. A little girl, her form slight and momentarily against the aged paper. The ghostly figure darts around the corner, a fleeting glimpse into the haunted past. Silence descends once more as the shadow vanishes, leaving only the cold, empty hallway behind. An unsettling stillness sensed in the air, a chilling reminder of the unseen presence within Greywick House. A cold wind whispers through the ancient trees surrounding Greywick House, its branches clawing at the night sky. Moonlight casts long, eerie shadows that dance and twist across the weathered stone facade. A chilling whisper echoes from within the house, barely audible above the wind. The voice, like a fragile echo, comes from the darkness. Come play with me. The camera slowly pans up to Greywick House, focusing on the attic window, where a faint silhouette of a little girl appears. She stands motionless, an ethereal figure watching something unseen, a silent guardian of the house's secrets. The lights flicker erratically, casting eerie shadows that dance across the house's aged facade. Darkness descends as the house falls silent, its mysteries forever entombed within its walls.